chat. Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm surprised, bro. I'm surprised, man. WWE, they for whatever reason they seem like they fought back today, man. This was one of the better Raws of the year. Um, was it crazy? Was it the greatest Raw of all time? Of course not. The expectations for this company as low as a crackhead credit score, like I always say, bro. I don't even expect if I get one thing, which was the Chad Gable thing. If I get one thing and I'm like, man, that made me feel something, I'm cool. But they gave us more than one thing, man. I feel like Obafemi had a fire. The beginning segment was fire. Obafemi, the promo he cut was fire. I think that was probably the best crowd that Obafemi been in front of. Then he had the silhouette in the crowd. Yo, it was fire. Chad Gable finally getting pushed in the right direction. See, it's 52 weeks out of the year. A broke clock is right twice a day. So out of 365 days, 52 weeks, I'm expected for WWE Raw to at least be mid one, two, three times out the year. The problem is not can they give us a good show once in a blue moon? Can they be consistent? I think they're in Baltimore next week. When they go to Baltimore, are they going to stink up the place? That is the real question. Chad Gable's spot was fire, man. Then, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was wrong, Chad. I was wrong. I said at the end, I'm here. I heard the rumors. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. WWE heard the rumors and they figured they throw a curveball like good old Tony Khan and have Javon Evans win. So we gonna look at the brackets of the King of the Ring tournament. Seth Rollins not winning, it did shake it up a bit. The only thing that's missing with this King of the Ring tournament is if they found a way to make Obafemi lose but still look strong, I think this tournament looks real interesting. Also, I know a lot of you are WWE people, but I'm sorry. Over in AEW, we got something called the Owen. Remember the guy Owen Hart? Yeah, we got the Owen tournament. It's hard to. I don't care how good a match is, 4-way, 5-way, 6-way matches you have, bro. It's hard to watch Ospreay and Mark Davis and who else? Brody King, Swerve. It's hard to watch some of these matches in the Owen that come to the King of the Ring and be excited for another Braun Breaker spear against Seth Rollins. But I'm not gonna lie, yeah, man, it was Seth Rollins losing it's good to watch something and not to be so predictable. But yo, I'm gonna say what's up with the chat. We're gonna go over the King of the Ring, man. Things got shook up a bit. Oh yeah, yo, one more thing. We're gonna go over this too. They threw LA Knight the microphone. It's like literally LA Knight. Is this dude blind, deaf, or stupid? First he's stumbling and bumbling. This dude is like the king of mistake. Dog, I don't know. It got to be more than Dan Housen. It got to be Dan Housen, Papa Shango, and Miss Cleo that put a hex, a curse, and voodoo on LA Knight. Dog. I'm going to show y'all. We're going to go over it. The mic was right here, and it's like... shout out to LA Knight. He played it off, bro. He acted like it was the other guy's fault that threw it. That was fire, and that's what make LA Knight fire, dog. Cause I had to look back. I'm like, damn, will bro thrown a bad throw? No, he threw it right in your hand, LA Knight. You just have some type of voodoo vex stuff that you're gonna have to figure out, unfortunately. But I'm gonna say what's up with the chat, man. Uh, Yo, that's crazy. Yo, shout out to Shine and Light. Shout out to King Mundo. Sleepy LeVac. We got Josiah Williams in the building. Negative Squared. Rough Riders. Rada Da. Lady in the building. Rando Mac. Gregory. I know my man Sir Smoke a lot somewhere in there. We got Patrick in the building. Denny. Got Jordan. Got Lion. Jimothy. Who else? We got Caroline Vita, the usual suspects. Yo. Oh, man. Yo, this what we looking at, chat. I ain't gonna lie. This bracket looks so much better without Seth Rollins, man. The only thing is now, bro, what are we about to do with Oba? It can't be. Obafemi is not gonna just, like, who's on this bracket that's about to give Obafemi any type of competition? Think about this, y'all. I'm gonna put the chat in the middle so y'all can see over here. Oh, hold on. Think about this, y'all. Obafemi, Javon Evans, Rey Mysterio. Now, either LA Knight, Jey Uso, Royce Keys, or Finn Balor's gonna win. I don't think they gonna put the rocket on Royce Keys yet. I think they should, but you know, WWE likes to play it safe. LA Knight, they could put the rocket on him, but they put the rocket on him a different way. The rocker doesn't go up when they put it on LA Knight. It goes down into the ground, sunk into 6 feet deep. Jey Uso, he could get the rocket on him, but the last time he got the rocket on him, it crash landed into a mediocre championship run that meant nothing, that put him back down as a championship performer, that put him back down as a background dancer for Roman Reigns. And Finn Balor, come on, man. They wouldn't even put a Rockets jersey on Finn Balor. Unfortunately, because he's one of the better wrestlers on the roster. Make a long story short, it's hard for me to see out of Balor, Keys, Knight, Uso, Mysterio, and Evans, anybody that's actually gonna be able to beat Obafemi, even if you have a steel chair, brass knuckles, baseball bat, the Slim Jim table, a ladder, commentary table. You can have the Vision. You can have the Judgment Day. I don't see anybody that's gonna go over Obafemi that will make sense. It's like, God, Obafemi should have lost, bro. They should have had Carmelo Hayes advance in the first round. That way we're looking at this bracket and it's not just obvious who's about to win the King of the Ring. Then if you heard his promo, he said, yo, the ruler gotta have a crown. So that's somebody and somebody literally in creative will say, ruler. Yeah, the ruler has to have a crown. So let's just have him win the King of the Ring tournament. And oh yeah, let's be predictable as possible. God, Obafemi did not need to win this tournament, man. I think they should have went with up and coming people, dog. People that needs to get the push. But I don't know, man. How y'all feel about this though, man? Is it pretty obvious Obafemi taking this? Elias said, shout out the Pirates in the chat. Yeah. Yo, Go Sixer said Dirty Dom and Liv will win. I'm trying to think, how is Dominic Mysterio gonna get past Obafemi? JD just tried to hit him with a steel chair in the back. Oba didn't flinch. So the Judgment Day could jump Obafemi. They could have everything. Or unless, how about this, y'all? Maybe Dominic Mysterio does have a chance. Hold on. Maybe Dominic Mysterio does have a chance, y'all. You know what? My bad, y'all. I got it. I apologize, chat. I apologize, man. I'm gonna actually switch my predictions for the King of the Ring, right? I'm gonna make a bold prediction, chat. Obafemi versus Dominic Mysterio, right? I can see it right now, chat. Hold on. Let me try to book this real quick. Let me think real hard to how Obafemi could beat Dominic Mysterio. Okay, I got it, chat. We're gonna have JD McDonough come out. Nah, that's not gonna work because he just hit him with a steel chair tonight. We're gonna have a return from somebody in the Judgment Day, or maybe Raquel Rodriguez comes out. That's not gonna work either. Who's the one person in Judgment Day that beat up a Hall of Famer on the way out? It wasn't Raquel Rodriguez. It wasn't Liv Morgan. And it wasn't JD McDonough. Drum roll, please. Roxanne Perez! Maybe we're going to get this, chat. Oh my God, Obafemi is going crazy. Roxanne Perez comes out and hits Obafemi with a fucking Pop Rocks. Just like she did John Cena before he retired and got jobbed out his last few months in the Fed. Maybe we're going to have this, chat. Roxanne Perez hits Obafemi with the Pop Rocks. Yo, what if this actually happens, bro? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I am getting banned if this happens. We know it's not. But this is how crazy, when this happened to John Cena, this is how crazy it looked and it sounded. Yo, can you imagine Roxanne Perez comes out? Oh, here she hits Oba with the Pop Rocks. 1, 2, 3. Dominic makes it in the finals. We know that's not going to happen, but just so WWE Creative know, this how idiotic it looked when she did it to John Cena on his retirement tour, his run out of WWE. This is how insane it looked. So, unless Roxanne Perez is going to come out and hit Oba with the Pop Rocks, we might be looking at Obafemi as the King of the Ring tournament champion. Whatever, bro. That's crazy, though, man. Yo, Fetty said Triple GPT taking notes right now, Bobby. Triple God is listening. Cino torso is bigger than Roxanne's whole body. Look at that. That's a fact. Cino's whole torso is bigger than Roxanne's whole body. This was probably the most cringe spot I remember of. I remember this like it happened yesterday. I just couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe it. Then what was next? What was next? Absolutely nothing for Roxanne. She's literally doing the same exact thing she was doing around this time. Felicia, what's up, Felicia? Dominic has to prove he can do things on his own, which he's never gonna do. Nah, he ain't never gonna pull that. But yo, man, yeah, I don't know, man. This tournament, I don't know, where do you go from here, man? It just seems like Obafemi's gonna win. I don't even know why we're doing next week versus Dominic Mysterio. All you're gonna do is have a bunch of Judgment Day people come in. It's not gonna work. Yeah, man, it's predictable, but I'm happy Seth Rollins didn't win. So the whole rumor of Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns is debunked, unfortunately, man. Well, not unfortunately, fortunately. Yo, but like I said, man, this wasn't the worst episode of Raw, man. This was not the worst episode of Raw, bro. Oh, let me see. Chad Gable. I gotta hear his music. I think he got new music too, man. This Chad Gable spot was fire, dog. And not only the Chad Gable spot was fire, it all made sense storyline wise. He was making a mockery of the lucha wrestling, the luchadors, the lucha underground, AAA, everything. He gained respect for it. What's the name? Tried to rip his mask off. Actually ripped his mask off. Rusev ripped Rey Mysterio mask off. Chad Gable comes out, put a beating on Ethan Page and Rusev, takes Rey Mysterio mask and gives it to him, getting the respect of Dragon Lee Penta. Bro, is this too much to ask for? Do you see what this is? All I've been complaining about WWE all the time. Effort, bro. Yo, chat. Yo, y'all know me, bro. I'm not gonna come up here. If I think something was kind of fire, bro, I'm not coming up here saying it was the worst or trash or anything like that. I'm not even looking for anything fire or anything at this point. WWE, I'm just taking it with baby steps. And the first step is some type of effort. That's all I want. This was good. This was good. Everything about this made sense. Then you could have had Dragon Lee. You could have had whatever. You had Rey Mysterio, and if you seen the backstage segments, Chad Gable was apologizing to everybody. He got the Penta. He said, man, it's cool. I ain't worrying about it, but you got to check the OG. He had to holler at Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio said, don't worry about it. So he already got the respect backstage, then to come out and save Rey Mysterio from getting it. Oh my God, come on. Okay. Now, after effort comes consistency, chat. So, okay, you had what? Okay, you got the effort out. You at least put some type of effort. You at least when Triple GPT came up with a prompt to say, Penta beats Rey Mysterio and it's all over, he attempted to hit regenerate. The prompt got regenerated. They actually went back and forth with the AI and came up with something that's not, horrible. Great job. Thank you, dog. Thank you. Chad Gable needs this push. A deeper layer of this storyline is Chad Gable trying to get that Intercontinental Championship but not getting it. Chad Gable has been in a part of a few storylines that would have went. Remember how I always bring up when he slapped the taste out of Otis' mouth. Now you have to do the Cody Rhodes. Oh, why you say that, Bobby Man? You gotta finish the story. When he slapped Otis in the mouth, it just fell off a cliff. You abandoned it. Otis never been the same since. He's stuck backstage with Tozawa and Maxine Dupree, and I don't know what they're doing and what they're talking about, and I watch this every week. Finish the story with Chad Gable. How do you finish the story? He needs to be the guy to beat Penta. They've been building Penta up perfectly, bro. Chad Gable needs to be the one to beat Penta and win the Intercontinental Championship, preferably at SummerSlam, preferably. But if it's not SummerSlam, maybe somewhere down the line. Just don't stretch it out into 2028 to the point we don't care anymore. But that needs to be the outcome. Chad Gable winning the Intercontinental Championship. This is what you do when a man is coming off a potential match of the year. He's coming off the biggest highlight of his career. This is what you do. Let's see what they're gonna do, chat. You know what I mean? I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna see, man. Anthony King said, yo, what's up, Anthony? My man. He said, let's at least start from the IC title for Gable. Yeah, that's all we can do, bro. That's all we can ask for, bro. Give him the IC champion. And yo, remember, chat, what I've been saying. The Intercontinental Championship has been disrespected for a very long time. It's not Dominic Mysterio's fault. He's just been booked like he was just never defending it. They was hoarding the title. John Cena won it, then Dominic Mysterio won it, then he went right back to not defending it ever. At least, even if you cheat, at least defend it. When you win that title, that's supposed to be the title that puts you up to the next title, which is the world or the undisputed. Penta put the respect back on the Intercontinental Championship. Classic matches, defended it a good amount of times. And now we got Chad Gable who could continue that. Oh, yeah, and it's not a bunch of open challenges either. Sometimes he'll fight randomly. Sometimes it'll make sense. Penta been booked pretty solid, man. So shout out to Chad Gable. Yeah, man. I'm liking in order for WWE not to go in the ground. See, I know what's happening. Hey, yo, chat, the meetings are happening. There's a lot of tarps being used. When your top expense in WWE is the supply of tarps, because you're overseas in Italy and people don't want to go to a show, trust me, meetings are going to start happening. When the revenue, think about it. When the last time we heard record-breaking revenue, those are going to go down. When the sentiment starts changing, WWE sees the analytics. And they're going to have, and you know what I mean? They're trying to fight back, bro. And if you think AEW has nothing to do with WWE at least attempting to do anything outside of being the most boring shows on a weekly basis, you're bugging. Trust me, you're bugging, dog. Hold on, let me read some of these. Sean said Brock is going to ruin it for Oba to win. I was thinking about that, but damn, man. Yeah, that might happen. Then that means Dominic Mysterio probably gonna win. I don't know, bro. Oba should have never went past the first round. What do you rate this, Professor Masu? Yo, good looking, Jose. This is I get this a C plus, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like this was a C plus show. Even if you gave it a B minus, I can respect that. Yeah, man. I give it a C plus though. To be honest, it's so hard for me to watch 100 ads, and you know what I mean. It's just the ads really diminish the flow of the show. But look at this, man. Chad Gable giving Penta the mask back. Dog, this is fire, bro. This was fire. Oh yeah, man. This is another thing. I don't know what's going on with WWE in New Orleans. I don't know why WWE looks at New Orleans and just thinks of disrespect in New Orleans, but New Orleans is a great city, man. I don't understand this. This is one of the hottest city, dog. Wasn't WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans? One of the greatest WrestleManias of all time, at least one of the best endings of all time. WrestleMania 30 was fire. I don't get it. First, you take WrestleMania from New Orleans, then you give them Money in the Bank, and then for whatever reason, you can't pick a date for Money in the Bank. Oh, August 8th, September 9th, October 10th. Like, pick a date and stick to it, for God's sakes. Money in the Bank isn't even like, no one will trade WrestleMania for Money in the Bank. It's not even that serious. Especially when we all know LA Knight's not winning, and you know what I mean? It's just like, come on, bro. So they, for the 100,000th time, or maybe honestly, I think it's about 3 times, they done changed another date for Money in the Bank. I don't know what's going on. New Generation say Road Dogg say underestimate, and ooh, he did say that. He did say that, chat. He did say that, New Generation. Hold on. Yeah, dog. You know, hey, yo, Road Dogg not coming back to the Fed, bro. Did y'all see this? Oh my God, bro. This is what happened. Hold on, chat. Let me restore the page. All right, did y'all see this chat? Hold on. Road Dogg seems to not be coming back to the Fed anytime soon. Bro says they underestimated AEW. Road Dogg is probably watching AEW. Road Dogg might be a part of AEW creative. Nah, I doubt that. We don't need that Road Dogg booking. But yo, you could tell bro is not coming back to the Fed, man. And another thing you could tell is like, yo, I don't think Road Dogg was he probably has some put in some of the crackdown storylines being so bad, but it's obvious that the problem is a lot higher than Road Dogg's pay grade, dog. He was just honestly the scapegoat, and maybe he just got sick of being the scapegoat, man. So, you know what I mean? It's obvious bro is watching AEW, and yeah, man, this is hilarious. Money in the Bank in October. Yo, Hezzy, that's a fact. My man Warlock in the building. What's up? The fact that WWE is underestimating AEW is a bad move on the fans' part. Facts, yo. He done with WWE. Triple K told him to hit the to hit the road, dog. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Bro definitely done with WWE. And I don't know. I wonder man. I want to see Road Dogg. Maybe he need to go to GCW or something. I don't know, man. I know AEW probably not gonna pick him up though. Let me see what else happened, man. Yo, this was way better than the new track. The new track is available. It's you and me, oos. Ah, man. All right, let me see what else happened. Oh, now you got Sol Ruka beating Lyra Valkyria. Once again, at least Sol Ruka, she's defending the title. You know what I mean? This was actually a kind of a fire match from Sol Ruka and Lyra Valkyria. Yeah, man. I'm not mad at this match at all, man. Sol Ruka definitely need to get some good momentum up at the top. And you know what I mean? I'm not mad at it, bro. New theme released to make people think Jay not winning. Dave, you think Jay winning? Since I said it was one of the better Raws of the year so far. Yeah. You know, we gonna keep it a bean, Sarah Smoker. I ain't gonna lie. Like every match, yeah, man. And what's a Raw without LA Knight doing something stupid? But every match kind of, you know what I mean? Every match kind of meant something. It definitely kind of meant something, man. And then you also now this is one thing I'm trying to figure out, chat. Oh, Jim Cook said Road Dogs say a lots of decisions were made over right in team's head. Yeah. Yo, Jim, I could see that. I could see that, dog. And once again, like I said, Road Dogg probably just got sick of being a scapegoat. Even me, man, I was getting mad at Road Dogg too. Because once you say you're the head or you're the boss or something, okay, we have to point the finger at you. Somebody has to get the blame. Yeah, now we got Montez Ford, man. And Seth Rollins. Yo, first chat, where is Angelo Dawkins at? Like, is Montez Ford getting the singles push or not? If he's getting the singles push, okay, good. Montez is a beast. Let's just have some direction though, bro. I don't even know why. I don't even know why and how he became cool again with Seth Rollins. But all right, I guess he's not mad at Seth Rollins no more. Okay, cool. Let's just make something out of this, man. Please, though. Let's just do something with this. 1 week he's mad at Seth. Next week he's cool. Now he's battling out with the bloodline. 1 week he won the tag team championships. Next week he's solo. Montez Ford is a superstar, bro. Can we get a man some direction? At least. If you ask me, Montez Ford should put the knife in Seth Rollins' back, if you ask me. and he don't even need to be with the bloodline, but he need to be maybe an affiliate. Maybe he go rogue a little bit. You know what I mean? Like Montez Ford is so much fire as a heel, man. He's still injured. Who injured? Angelo Dawkins? Felicia said, I'm confused by this. Red Dope back. What's poppin'? Bloodline trash right now. Yeah, it's just like, oh my God, man. Oh, yo, Oos. Oh, Jacob Fatu. I told you to do this, Oos. You didn't listen to me. Oh, I don't listen to you or you. I listen to Rome. Jay Uso, why would Jacob listen to you when Jacob Fatu could beat both of y'all up at the same time? He's done it every week. Every time y'all had an altercation when it was 2 against 1, if I'm not mistaken, Jimmy Uso beat both of y'all up. Why would he listen to you, bro? But man, you know it's a special world when your man Jay Uso don't break character. He tried hard as hell tonight, but he kept it together. So you know what I mean. Shout out to Jay Uso, man. Yo, what's up, the King? Seth Rollins looked like the Undertaker little brother. Yeah, bro, definitely went from the suits to now. You know what I mean, all black. And I guess I don't even know what Jacob Fatu about to be doing now, man. It's just. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm surprised Seth didn't win. Yo, they threw a real curveball tonight, Chad. I'm watching all of this. I'm like, oh, it's so obvious Seth is winning later. For him to lose, it's kind of fire. Jimmy Uso. CM Punk is taking. Come on, bro. Denny says CM Punk on the juke. Come on, man. Hold on. What happened to Punk, though? Hold on, let me see. Are we not gonna get Punk all of June? Yo, CM Punk. Is this look like an AI picture? This not AI? Yeah, Punk is jacked right now, bro. Dog, Punk, like, come on, dog. Punk looked jacked. I didn't even know it was this crazy. How old is Punk, guys? CM Punk age 47. See, yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people making jokes to say he's juicing or he's taking steroid, but honestly, I don't know if it's that. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I see a lot of people I be seeing on steroids. They be having a lot of veins, like a over. Now look, I'm speaking ignorant to it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just going off of observation. It looks natural. Maybe he's just taking a little test, or I mean, not test. Is it TRT or whatever? I don't even know. I don't know, but I know the juice and the steroid policy is very strict with WWE. They're not playing that. So you know what I mean. Then you got stuff like peptides and stuff like that. You know what I mean. Maybe he's recovering, and he's actually think about this too. Yo, MJF said this. I think he said this in an interview with Chris Van Vliet. He said, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he said something like he had time off. No, somebody said that. I don't, if it wasn't MJF, it was somebody. They had time off. Maybe it was Kyle Fletcher. They had time off. And when you have time off, now you're able to eat perfectly and you're able to work out perfectly. Maybe it's just that. He's been off for a little while. He's been able to diet in on his diet perfectly, not miss workouts, and this is another thing, chat. He's actually able to get quality sleep, which is imperative for you growing. Yeah, you know I don't. Yeah, man, it could be a lot of reasons why, bro, Jack like this. But if you ask me, Punk, I think you should go Hill. I've been wanting to Hill Punk, man. Bro, why face it all of a sudden? He looks Jack. 7 deadly sins. Get in the car. He looking good, but he should have done this sooner though. Yo, CM Pump is crazy. The underwear taker. CM Pump, yo, that's fire. Maybe AJ been cooking his meals and keeping him in shape. Yeah, man. All I know is, yeah, man, like when you got time off and you dial everything perfectly, you can get some crazy gains, yeah, man. I don't see nothing that jumps out as juicing though, but like I said, I'm ignorant to the subject, so I don't even know. CM Pump is crazy. JJ says straight edge society, more like Yo, come on, JJ. Just because somebody got big at this age don't mean I wouldn't jump right this, yeah, man, right to that. And remember, Punk Ben was getting big. We acted like we didn't see him like this and was like, damn. Remember, Punk came back. This not the first time he came back jacked. Hold on. That is a big transformation. God, from here to here is like it's almost like night and day. I don't know, Chad. This a hard one. For this. He's on the Smith machine. See, his arms don't look big. I think, are they playing with these pictures? Hold on, Punk. What the? Dog, how much is these weights, Punk? Dog, Punk is running around with 2.5-pound weights. Oh, is that easy, Punk? Hold on. Hey, yo, Punk. I didn't know it was that easy, bro. Hold on. Hold chat. Let me see if I can get some muscles like Punk. Hold on. Hey, Punk. I didn't know it was this easy, man. Somebody hit Punk up for me. Let me know how many reps and sets I gotta push off on 5-pound weights to get that big. Hold on. What he was doing this? All right, let me do this. All right, Punk, how many of these I gotta do to get big as you, Punk? 5 pounds? I can do this all day. I can hit the stream for 2 hours, 5-pound weights, and be jacked as the Hawk. Yo, I'm trying to take up for Punk, my dog. This all you need to do? What's the diet? Pizza, wings, French fries, a little bit of Burger King? Dog, if you don't put them little ass weights down, dog, and go pick some shit up, Punk. This is insane. Bro, this is not over 10 pounds. Yo, maybe bro was Yo, maybe bro was warming up. Yo, shout out to Punk, man. Maybe I'm just saying, bro was probably just warming up. AJ kept it fit. He's doing workouts, Burger King, and his side of boy. Yo. Yo. Oh my God. Punk is crazy. Bro was on us. He got 135 on the Smith machine. I can do that with one hand. Yo, I dead ass think I could do 135 on the Smith machine. Oh, can I? I don't know, bro. If I can't, it's probably close. 135 with one. All right, that might be like 25 pounds. I don't know, man. Maybe Punk gotta let out the secret, man. Work less, get bigger, I'm guessing. Uh Yo, shout out to Tyler with the dub. Good looking, bro. He said, yeah, CM Punk is definitely or HGH. Close enough to straight edge, right? Technically all natural if you squint. And WWE isn't bad. They just fed your ass a spam sandwich instead of a bologna sandwich. Yo, that is hilarious. Yo, good looking, yo. Mr. Good looking cat for the dollar. Mr. O says, CM Punk out here doing Kegels. That's the. Yo, that's hilarious. As he said, he tried to fool us. CM Boys, that's crazy. Would you like Roy's with the I don't know, bro. I know it's a funny joke, but yo, honestly, I mean, we'll see. It's hard. Yo, you know what? Let me see if somebody spoke on this. There's actually a YouTuber. I forgot his name, but he be on the Rock Bumper, but he be speaking about stuff like this. Is it Greg? It's this bull. Greg, is it Duchette? Let me see if he said anything about Punk. Now he doesn't speak on Punk yet. I would love for him to speak on Punk. But yeah, this dude, he gives an interesting take on people, whether they're natty or not. And you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all know this boy. He got 2 million subscribers, bro. He got like entertaining videos and stuff. Let me see. Igma, good looking for the 5. Yo, Bobby, that Chad Gable theme was his original American Alpha theme when he was tagging with Jason. Ooh, that's hard. That's why when I heard it, I'm like, all right, I know something seemed familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Either it seemed familiar or I thought it was fire. Dang, Greg Gouchette match. Yeah. Yeah, I like Greg, bro. All right, let me see what else happened on here, man. Yeah, LA Knight, man. Like I said, dog. I like LA Knight, man. This is a cool promo. But unfortunately, it came with another. It's like LA Knight. He missed, bro, threw the mic at him, and it's just like, God, can bro catch a break? The mic. Let me see where the mic was at, y'all. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This don't really mean much, but I don't know. I'm from an era where I see Stone Cold be drunk as hell to pick up. Yeah, man, get thrown 100 cans of beers, not miss one. Bro played it off pretty well. That's one thing. I ain't gonna lie. We could joke about LA Knight, but that was yo. What incredible thinking on the spot. LA Knight knew it was his fault. Because look at this. The second time he got it thrown back, he took the glasses off. Maybe he couldn't see with the glasses. But this is a lot of this is, I could tell 100 jokes about LA Knight. Yeah, I mean, it'll be hilarious. But I'd be wrong to not point out how good he is from thinking on his feet, bro. When a botch happens, you can't do nothing when something bad or a botch or a mistake happens. It happened. Now it's all about creatively. It's either you're going to cover it up, you're going to act like it didn't happen, you're going to move on. If you're going to cover it up, do you know how quick you got to be on your feet, you know what I mean, to do that? For him to miss it, and he knows it's his fault because he has the glasses on, but he blamed the guy who threw it. Then he actually threw the mic back so he could throw it. He didn't run from it at all. Yo, I'm telling you, chat, that was masterful work by LA Knight. You know what I mean? He did miss it, But it looks a lot worse if you miss it. Then he picks it up. Then he tries to go on and cut a promo. The fact that he didn't run from it, he threw it back so he could throw it back. Fire from LA Knight, yeah, man. But God, bro, maybe Broder just mastered botching or stumbling and bubbling so much he just knows what to do. LA Knight gonna be a long night. Imagine if LA Knight played for the Knicks and missed. And bitch catching the ball and recover it. LA Knight needs to win. Yeah, that I was quick thinking. But yeah, LA Knight. As much as it would have been cool, it would be cool to see LA Knight winning. I just don't see it happening, man. LA Knight has to beat Obafemi. It's like unless Rey Mysterio beats Obafemi because of Brock Lesnar, then LA Knight needs to beat Javon Evans. That's gonna be a hard one. Because if they put Javon Evans over, hold on, I might be bugging, y'all. Yo, I think I came up with something real quick, bro. Real quick before we move on. Look at this, chat. I see a certain pattern. Femi, Mysterio, and Evans all from Raw. Am I bugging to think that the next winner might be either... It has to be somebody from Crackdown, right? You're just gonna have all Raw superstars and bury the whole Crackdown roster? Balor and Royce Keys? Have Royce Keys win? Now you got Royce Keys versus Javon Evans? Finn Balor win, I don't know, dog. I don't know. We might have to keep an eye on that, dog. But I will watch WWE doing that. You don't want to bury a whole roster. Crackdown's one of the worst shows, imaginable. The last thing they need is, to get buried some more in this King of the Ring tournament, man. Fleas or long shot, good night. With how much steroids CM Punk takes, he might as well be signed to... Yo... The Crackdown. That's crazy, bro. I don't know. That's insane. Yeah, man. So we'll see what's gonna happen with LA Knight, man. Let me see what else happened on here, dog. Oh yeah. Oh, trouble. Bad advice. Liv Morgan wants winning her match. She doesn't need to win this match. She didn't need to be in the tournament. She's not gonna win the tournament. Is the women's division that bad where you couldn't swap out Liv Morgan for nobody? Like, my God, man. The only thing I'm thinking with this is you have Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez in the finals, and Raquel Rodriguez win. And if y'all actually seen this, they had a spot when they was in the Judgment Day clubhouse, and they was playing the game, and they was trying to figure some stuff out. Roxanne Perez said, yeah, it could be you and Raquel Rodriguez in the finals. Liv Morgan's response was a little bit, you know what I mean? It seemed a little bit weird. WWE, it was bad, but they're attempting to throw an Easter egg in there that could be the finals. And if that is the finals, Raquel Rodriguez better win, bro. It's like she better win, dog. Yo, speaking of Liv Morgan, I seen C-Jax post something. Or was it was somebody, bro. Yeah, C-Jax. Yo, he posted this. Look, bro. This is bad. This is one of the reasons why WWE has failed most of their superstars. Look at this. Liv Morgan has hit 50 days as Women's World Champion. Not a single defense. How in the world can we take the World Wrestling Women's Heavyweight title serious if She doesn't have a single defense in 50 days. The Judgment Day have had 2 reigns with the World Tag Team titles. This is a total of 269 days, and they had a total of 4 defenses. This is another reason why the Tag Team Championships on Raw means nothing. I watch this show every week. For the life of me, I don't know who's the men's Tag Team Champions on Raw, bro. Who got them? Yo, I literally don't know. Who is the Raw Tag Team? Yo, I really don't know, chat. The Vision. Oh, okay. The Vision. Great. Stephanie Valkyrie, 200 days, women's champion. It's like, really no, she defended the title against 2 women 6 times. Tiffany Stratton. One of the, like, I love Tiffany Stratton, but my God, this was a bad title reign because she defended it a few times, but it's just nothing memorable. Jade Cargill still over, but 100 days, 0 title defenses? You can't make this up. Look at this. Julia. All of these, the women's tag team champions, this is why we don't care about the titles. They're not, titles used to mean everything. Think about it. The Knicks versus the Spurs is the night, right? What does Victor Wembanyama want? What does Jalen Brunson want? If you're playing baseball, what do you want if you're playing in a major league baseball? What does Jalen Hurts want? A Super Bowl championship, a Stanley Cup championship, a World Series championship, an NBA Finals championship. That's what wrestlers are supposed to be fighting for. What does MJF want? What does Andrade want? The AEW championship. They're supposed to be fighting. It's supposed to be the most prestigious thing. When you're not propping the championships up, it's all bad from there. Now, if you ask me, the number one most important thing in wrestling is storyline. What story are you telling? Mass versus Mass didn't need a title on the line. The number one most important thing is storyline. But that doesn't mean you put championships on the back burner. It still has to feel important. Roman Reigns, of course. Oh, yeah, he defended his title, so that's cool. And titles might as well not exist since all the champs, all they do is walk around with it. That's all they do. Yo, who said that? Yo, Mr. Patrick, that's all they do. Chris says TBS has more defenses than the WWE titles. That's a fact. Ghost Sixer says Tekla is either wrestling or cutting a great promo every week. Yeah. ESPN now is broadcasting kickball matches on their channels now. What are they playing for? Not facts. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez is doing the finger point of doom. Oh my, yo, bro. HP, if they do that, bro, oh my God, dog. That's kind of crazy if they do. But yeah, man. So hopefully, this is the problem with the titles right now, man. They have to mean something. Let me see what else we got, man. What else we got? Oh yeah, Obafemi, man. Incredible promo. Incredible entrance. Incredible mic work. Obafemi is different, chat. We knew this. But yo, when you the tell if you're a star or not in anything you do, bro. Yo, it's hard to reach a certain level in whatever your profession is, bro. Obafemi getting to the main roster, it was extremely hard having to fight through NXT, having to be at the Performance Center, having to play perfect politics, having to keep his nose clean, not being any BS, no scandals, no shenanigans, no situations, be a perfect, damn near perfect. Now you get to the main roster, and now you're looked at as this unstoppable beast, bro. And now you get the spot with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and Brock Lesnar puts him over. And he's been on top, bro. You could ask anyone who worked for anything and got anything out of anything. It's one thing getting to the top. It's hard as hell to get there. But to stay in that position, that's the real skill set. That's the real talent. You can get to the top, it's hard. To hold on, man, it's damn near impossible. That's why the people that do it, that's where the separation comes in at. For me to see Obafemi, his entrances just keep getting better. The pops keep getting louder. The promos are getting better. This was probably Obafemi's best mic work, man. He went toe to toe with Paul Heyman on a mic. Do you understand how difficult, that is? Obafemi's fire, bro. And the only thing I don't like is it's so predictable he's gonna be winning. But even if he wins, it's like I'm not tripping, bro. Bro is, he more than deserved it. They're building this guy up to be have the torch passed to him. Him and Trick Williams are doing an incredible job, man. And it's inevitable that these guys fight at WrestleMania, which will be probably one of the biggest WrestleMania matches. Incredible work by Obafemi. He said, "Yo, yeah." He told Dominic Mysterio, what did he tell him? Rey Mysterio, everybody know he's your father, but after next week I'm gonna be your daddy. It's like hard, dog. Hard, man. He gets hit by the chair by JD. He no sells it. Yo, man, they're booking this dude like a beast, man. Oba let loose. Triple H made Obafemi another exceptional talent like Javon and Soul because they're not really needle movers. There, you think so? The Proto Star. Yeah, nah, Kyle Fletcher different, bro. Kyle Fletcher different. Obafemi Cook, not gonna lie, his delivery and promo, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like I say, chat, we could talk crap online. See, it's one thing that say something funny and have a comment go viral on X or something like that. It's another thing to jump on live or do a YouTube video and go viral and have something funny. When you grab that mic and when you're in front of thousands of people and you could hear a pin drop because when you talk, everybody is hanging on every single word. Everybody online is waiting for you to stumble and mumble or say the wrong name, do anything as a botch so we could talk about it online because I'm a part of the group of people that will. When you have perfection at this level, man, you can't do that but admire it, bro. This was a great segment to start off Raw, bro. And I hope if you work for WWE and somehow in this crazy universe you're actually listening to this, listen to my words. It's important how you start off this show. This was very important for this segment to be good. Now we're going into the next segment with some type of faith. What was the next segment? Oh, it was this fatal 4-way match that we didn't care about. Look at this, chat. What are they doing with Chelsea Green? For a second, I thought Chelsea Green was about to win. Piper Niven hurt. Who's that? Isla Dawn. Alba Fire released. Her service gimmick down the drain. When are you gonna put the rocket on Chelsea Green, bro? But probably never, according to Michael Hayes. But let me look at this bracket, man. Yo, dog, WWE is burying the the Crackdown roster. 8 slots to go to the next round. 6 of them are on the Raw roster. So I'm thinking inevitably, okay, eventually I should say, or I can't even think of the word I'm trying to use. Charlotte Flair and Jade Cargill, obviously, that's the one. Obviously, one of them are going to be going over. Who won the Women's King of the Ring last year, man? Hold on. Who won Women's King of the Ring last year? Jade Cargill. So, what Charlotte Flair is gonna win? Like, I don't know what's going on with this, man. I think it's obvious Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan need to be in the finals so Raquel could get pushed, bro. God, this is the perfect time to put Raquel Rodriguez in the championship picture, bro. Dog, you could do Raquel Rodriguez going at it with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley has nobody to fight, nobody to go against. She hasn't defended a title either since God knows how long. I need Chelsea to win Money in the Bank. Lyra winning. Have a great night, Bobby, and fellow sickos. Enjoy Dynamite. All right, go Sixes. All right, I'll holla at you. Did you see Collision on Saturday? It was mostly women's Owen Hart tournament. Yeah, I see some of it. I see Tommaso Ciampa. Who was he fighting? He fought. I forgot who he fought, but I see him the promo he cut on Jericho. I seen Shane Taylor Promotions them beating up Wheeler Yuta and all of that. And I think I seen the end when Mercedes Moné beat up. I forgot who she beat up, but yeah, I see some of it. This show was full of recaps and video package, and of course, as a wrestler in the middle. Yeah, that's a fact. Rhea Shitty. I posted it weeks ago, but not on Discord right now. Posted what? Sean said facts, and they wonder why the fans don't be invested in there. Yeah. Yeah, man, the women's, I don't know, bro. Night of Champions, I don't know, bro. So yeah, you had Liv Morgan winning, man. Belly, I don't know. I can't wait till they stop. They stop with this belly stuff, dog. Belly is just became a non-factor, man. Yo, and look at this. This is not. Yo, this was kind of a short and sweet Raw, bro. And like you said, it's a lot of ads, a lot of video packages, a lot of filler. So the least thing you don't have to book much. Look at me going through this. Nothing much happened. Now, yo, chat, I'm wondering what are they gonna do with Alexa Bliss, man? How long is she just gonna get disrespected, bro? It's like, come on, dog. She hasn't been in no type of like. She need to turn on Charlotte Flair. She needs to do this. This woman has a fire gimmick. The pink with the goth type of look. Alexa Bliss is a legend, dog. Like, I don't know how they can't think of nothing for her. I don't know, man. It's gonna be Liv Morgan versus Io Sky, Bobby. It's obvious. Let me see. Liv versus Io Sky. Then Io Sky wins. Then Io Sky, but then why would it be Liv versus Io Sky so they can have a rematch? I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, Alexa can't win anything. Now she just Charlotte Arias chill. Yeah, Alexa Bliss used to be. She was a champion before. Alexa Bliss. Like, come on. She used to be fired, dog. Like, what happened to this Alexa? It's like she been booked straight on the mid card to do absolutely nothing, dog. So man, hopefully, bro. Look at this. Oh my god, this is drawing. Nah, hold on, man. Alexa Bliss said she didn't had a fire run in WWE. She got a nice fan base. I don't know. I think some of these people gotta be pissing. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I honestly think it's politics like anything else. If you don't fall on the right side of politics, bro, you can just get screwed over. And it don't matter how good of a reign you had. I can't even bring this up right now. Let me see what else we got, man. I don't know why my computer keep doing this, bro. All right, let me see. All right, let me see what else going on, man. Hold on, bookmarks. Oh yeah, yo, somebody tried to make a joke, man. They about to come out with a 2B championship. Yo, man, they wildin'. Uh, Let me see what else, man. Oh yeah, did y'all see this? September 6th, Sunday Night Slam event. Sunday night's main event. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, chat. At a certain, I don't know, bro. I be wanting to skip Saturday night's lame event, bro. It doesn't mean nothing. Sunday night, man. This is the like. Why y'all doing this? Just to fulfill some stupid contract obligation? Just because you call it Sunday night main event doesn't mean anything. Oh my god, man. Not in my hometown. Don't do this. Yeah, it seems like they always do these in Atlanta too, yeah. Hold on, let me see something, man. When is August, September, the end of August? I knew it. I knew it. This is right after what's the name? This is right after All In. They knew they didn't want to. Oh, let me see what date All In was. AEW All in London. Yeah, yeah. They didn't want to play with this date, y'all. Oh nah. This is 20. That's 2020. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah. Hey chat. You see WWE. They usually like cross promoting, right? Why y'all ain't do it this time? Yeah, y'all knew what time it was. Y'all better stay far away from August 30 if you know what time it is. They knew to not even think about putting Sunday night's main event on the day All In, on the day Will Ospreay makes history. The Will Ospreay has the best performance since 1992 when he won the you know what I mean? I think it was the Intercontinental Championship. But yeah, Sunday night's main event. It's like, come on, bro. They better not touch All In. They know to stay far away from that. That All In is gonna be fire, dog. Oh, I can't wait. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait for that one, man. Anything SummerSlam does, even with Roman, Brock, and Seth, ain't touching nothing. Nothing. They could do. They could. It's nothing they're gonna be able to do. And it's kind of crazy because I remember last year. Remember what happened last year? If y'all forgot, I don't forget because I remember that was a crazy work week for me. Friday you had SmackDown. Saturday you had All In. Then, and I covered all of these events. This was one of the craziest work days. Friday you had SmackDown. Saturday you had All In. Then they counter promoted or counter programmed, whatever you call it, with Saturday night's main event that same day. Then Sunday it was Evolution. Then Monday it was Raw. I remember I missed my flight and all that. I got stuck in Texas for a few extra days, which I didn't complain at all. But I mean, with the exception of it cost a hell of a lot of money to get out of there. But it was, I remember that weekend, and it seems like WWE ran from the smoke. They know what happened last year in Texas. BTA, the evolution, everything WWE ran last year, I guarantee you could compare the numbers. Saturday Night's Lame Event or Evolution combined didn't come close to All In Texas. So they learned from their mistake. It comes next year, and now we're gonna do Sunday night's main event a week before All In, which is, you know, man, whatever, bro. Oh snap! Hold on. Sent flow state. Okay. All right, yo. Shout out to hold on. It's no contest. That's a fact. Shout out to Alex with the is this called a gift sticker? I don't even know what this is, bro. But shout out to Alex for that. Jay Swiss says fact in AEW, Jade had 25 title defenses. Dex says WWE titles are just participation trophies now. Yeah, that's a fact, Dex. Mr. O says, Bobby, do you remember the Ultimate Warrior was the IC champ when he beat Hogan? That's how big the IC title was. It meant you were next up soon. Yeah, I talk about that a lot, man. That's why I'm not mad. I'm not mad at what Penta doing because the IC title was always one of my favorites, man. I always knew whoever won the IC title to keep an eye out on just because, you know what I mean? That's how important it was. Where the heck is Natty? Why she isn't in it? Yeah, Mr. O. Yeah, Natty. They dropping Natty, bro. Natty. I say this all the time. Natty got one of the easiest characters you could build. You could book, and yeah, man. They just can't do it for whatever reason, bro. Champion of all time. Champion of all time. And now I'm gonna be your queen. I ain't gonna lie. I think she gets a little longer leash than a lot of other wrestlers. She drops an F-bomb. They don't even. Women's World Champion of all time. And now I'm gonna be your queen. Triple H damn sure got his favorites, man. If you're not one of Triple H favorites, bro, you know you better not even utter the words of doing anything like that. Oh yeah, did y'all see this? They're saying Danhausen is going to be at the Knicks game. And if y'all wonder where Triple GPT at, man, he go through it. He go through it, chat. He knows the night. Triple GPT knows the night. It all ends. Don't worry, I'll be harassing him on X. Cause by the time this comes on, I should be done recording the video, and I'm gonna be editing and I'm gonna be having this match on in the background. Don't worry, Triple GPT. You might have to block me tonight. New York City gonna take the crown. Victor Wembanyama is going to have the league going lock for the next 10 years, but 2026, not yet, man. Not yet, bro. But they say Danhausen is going to be a guest attendance. Yo, chat. Do you understand the investment WWE is putting into Danhausen? Dog, for him to be a guest attendance. Chat, do you understand how big this game is tonight? The New York Knicks. For him to be a guest attendant, it's incredible, dog. If WWE put a percent of effort into other stars on their roster, dog, it could go so far. Danhausen at Madison Square Garden, bro, is gonna be. Do you understand how much these tickets are? Hold on. Knicks versus Spurs tickets. Dog, these tickets on StubHub are insane. Hold on, let me see. You can't even get them. All right, June 8th. Oh my God, bro. Hold on. Yo, why does this keep happening? All right, let me see. Yo, hold on. Let's look at these tickets. For him to get invited, this is one of the biggest games, bro, you could possibly get tickets to, let alone be invited to. This looks like WrestleMania type level of, yeah, man. Hold on, let me see. Windows capture. Windows capture. Hold on. Damn, why is this? Hold on, chat. My bad. Why the hell is this? Google Chrome. All right. Here we go. Yo, look at these tickets, dog. For you to be a guest, I don't even know how you can even. Look at this. They want 40 grand. 40 grand front row. You're not even on the floor. 40 grand. 46. $100,000. You're not on the front row. Insane. This is probably one of the biggest games, bro. Then look at this. 71,000. What's this? Box seats? 71,000 to sit in the box? Dog, 9,000 for the nosebleed. 7,000. No, these are nosebleed seats. 7 grand. You could sit in the rafters. You could sit all the way up in the rafters for a whopping 8,000. You're gonna be so high up. You'll be watching this next to Jesus Christ and Michael Jackson. This is crazy, bro. You're gonna be able to tell whether it's raining or snowing an hour before anybody else. This is insane. The nosebleed seats, 8 grand. Danhausen is gonna get. He's not only going. He's gonna get invited. He's gonna be there for free. The equity they put into this character is, you know what I mean? Shout out to Danhausen. But my God, bro, I just wish you did more of your talent like that, man. One of the biggest games of the year, Danhausen will be a part of. So, yeah, man, I can't get mad at it, man. That place is gonna be rocking tonight. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta watch. I'm so happy Raw already went off because I'm gonna be tapped into that. It's gonna be special tonight. It's gonna be special, man. And God, man, Danhausen, I just cannot believe, dog. Like WWE is pushing this guy to the moon, bro. All right, let me see what else, man. Oh yeah, then we got Logan Paul out, man. Let me see what else. Oh, it's gonna be going to Rock, no question. They're doing what TK, yeah, yeah, they definitely doing what TKO doing, man. Oh wow, wow, wow. They're saying bro was at the performance center today. Zillify 2 at the performance center. I wanted to see bro in AEW, to be honest, but we know, man. It's just the Fed makes sense, and you know the Fed, if they're not gonna do nothing else, they're gonna stretch this bloodline storyline out. They're gonna bleed this storyline out for every drop of blood they can. That's crazy. That's actually crazy if you think about it. They bleed the bloodline out. They're gonna bleed this storyline as much as they can. Zillify 2 does changes things though, man. Zillify 2 being added changes things, man. One of the hottest underground wrestlers right now. And this is Umaga's son. Just the story's perfect. This dude's a straight badass. another believable character, which WWE is lacking tremendously. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, chat. Yo, chat. If Zilla Fatu comes to WWE, I'm immediately turning this into a tag team. If it's me, if I'm WWE, I'm turning Jacob Fatu and Zilla Fatu into a tag team. I'm making them one of the most dominant tag teams in the Fed. This is a tag team division that is suffering tremendously. Shout out to R-Truth and Damian Priest, but come on, bro. Shout out to Austin Theory and Ron Brick, but come on, bro. Think about it, chat. The Fed 2 tag teams that's at the top of their division aren't even tag team people. Damian Priest is a singles competitor. R-Truth is a singles competitor. Bron Breakker is a singles competitor. Austin Theory is a singles competitor. Even though these two are singles competitors too, but they're, you know what I mean? This is not like a random tag team, bro. Hold on, this is actually a match. Oh my god, dog. Yo, this is yo Triple GPT must be hard at work today, man. All right, why all right, hold on, chat. Damn, I wanted to see that. That seemed like that was a match. Hold on, let me see if I can pull that up. Yo, have y'all ever seen them tag? Hold on, let me try to look this up online. Hold on, chat. All right, let me see. Window doc, Google, YouTube. All right, bet. All right, let me see if I could look this up. Zilla Fatu, Jacob Fatu tag team. I never even seen them tag. I just know how they look alone will be fire. Oh, they was in GT. They was in GCW.
Here in game. What a threat! Jacob and Zilla thought too. Zilla getting aggressive in the corner, watching the monitor in the locker room, seeing these two teams tear one. And they have Jacob Fatu in their corner. Could be doomsday.
Yeah, they've won so many matches with this move. Have Los Macizos. Maybe it's another one.
Through the door with the doomsday device.
Whoa!
And there's Zilla off the top rope.
Jacob straight no-sold that doomsday device.
Running splash in the corner from Jacob.
Bro didn't even sell the doomsday device. Ooh, that was fire.
Jacob and Zilla Fatu.
That was kind of fire.
Look at Fatu though.
From Jacob. Teamwork from Jacob and Zilla.
Yeah, that's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think Zilla Fatu and Jacob Fatu would be oh damn, y'all didn't see that? Oh my god, this is crazy. New tag team, the Fatu. Yo, come on, bro. They said the Fatu boys.
Running splash in the corner from Jacob.
Basically, they lift him up for the Superman punch. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think this would be a fire tag team, chat. Yeah, Zilla. Somebody said the Fatu boys is crazy, yo. All ass, no greats. Fatu versus Usos. Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, man, I'm definitely not mad at the Fatu versus Usos. Fatu boys is funny. I miss Raw again. Oh well, I didn't miss much. Yeah, I can't lie. It was a cool Raw, man. It just man. Like I said, it was mid, man. I God, let me see. Let me see what else, man. Yo, this is another. This is starting to be a big topic, y'all. Man, now this is just all the titles now. 100 days, 11 defenses. That's not even a lot in 100 days, but it just seems like a lot when you got 4 defenses out of all the big titles. They're not even talking about the US. You know what I mean? Like, God, man, the lazy Levesque. Start booking some of these titles, and if not, bro, maybe you need to cut some of these titles out, dog. Penta has defended his titles more than anyone else with Soulless Root. Yo, Soulless, come on, Warlock. You don't like Soulless Ruka? Come on, bro. She fire. Soulless Ruka is crazy. While they showcase a Rhea shit, yeah. Rhea Ripley hasn't defended the title at all, bro. Hold on, I'm scared even. If I keep doing that. Hold on, man. Rhea Ripley title defenses. She hasn't defended the title at all either, bro. Hold on, maybe I think she defended it one time. Maybe I don't even know, bro. It's just you can't even take it serious, to be honest, bro. You can't take none of this serious, man.
You supposed to run it. What? Hold on. Run it.
Oh, why you say that, Bobby? Yo, good looking here.
I didn't acknowledge you.
Good looking hills. Roxanne and Liv are on the same page. It's like, dog, this is what's, it's like, God, this sucks so bad, bro. The Judgment Day needs to be done. After King of the Ring, if it's Liv and Raquel, bro, I think that needs to be the last one. How many times the same group is gonna have the same storyline where one person doesn't like the other person and this person doesn't like that person? It's like, come on, bro. I don't blame you. Ex WWE going hard. They're not the Vision. They're the they're the Cataracts. Snooze fest. Thoughts on new Tubi AEW? Nah, they ain't gonna make a Tubi belt. Yeah, that is hilarious. Whoever put that down. Snooze midday. That's WWE entire storyline. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Yeah, it's kind of over, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. At the end of the day, WWE needs to be a little bit more consistent, not a lot more, consistent. Yo, and look at the burial. They cannot. LA Knight. Listen to this.
Again, I want to reiterate, Friday, I want to wish you good luck. And from the bottom of my heart, all the way from top to bottom, screw your family.
Screw your family. Yo. This is so elementary. You know what? From the bottom of my heart, screw your family. You did it now. This wasn't the worst episode of Raw, but my God, bro. Screw your family. We're on Netflix, brother. I just seen some documentary on Netflix where this girl, she crashed a car into a whole thing. She crashed a car into a building, killing her boyfriend and somebody and his friend in the back seat. I forgot what it was called. But in that documentary, they're hitting the Maui Wowie, taking psychedelics. We're on Netflix. What's the point of being... Yo, why isn't Raw on Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon? Why are we even on Netflix? If you can't say F your family, or man, your family isn't ish, or this is what I'm talking about. We just seen Liv Morgan. Oh, I'm the mother effing whatever. You can see The Rock drop F-bombs, S-bombs. Cody Rhodes could tell The Rock to F off. How are you expect for LA Knight to go over when you're writing stuff for him? Then he has to repeat, screw your family. Like, come on, bro. You could drop the S-bomb. Man, your family never was shit. Something, bro. Screw your family. It just sounds so elementary and cringe, man. And I'm not blaming LA Knight. LA Knight could have really cut deep with a promo. He could have said something. He's clever. He could think on the spot. He could have said something that would have been fire that should have enraged Jey Uso. But screw your family. It's giving me... You're old. Oh, CM Punk's mad. He got called old. When is this elementary shit gonna stop, bro? Like, God, does WWE know that demographic is a lot more than just, you know what I mean, kids? Screw your family. Okay, LA Knight. My man Joe Trev in the building. He said TKO treating WWE like the UFC, trying to sell matches like UFC sell fights. Not gonna work. The matches alone never got people in the door. Stories did. The matches are the payoff. Yeah. Facts. Story is always gonna get people in the door, bro. Story is always, even over titles. Stories are always going to rule over everything, man. It's just like, God, screw your family. What? God, WWE have to help their talent get over, man. This is never going to get anyone over, dog. My God, man. LA Kindergarten. Obese Febby. You're watching Raw Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon, Raw Nickelodeon. Jay Swiss says the gingerbread man deserves a slammy. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh my God. The gingerbread man. You're old. Screw your family. It's just like, we're on Netflix. Do y'all remember? I said this before. Remember when Raw used to come on at 8 p.m.? Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, Raw used to come on at 8. Sometimes it came on at 9. But when I was young, I think it came on at 8. Yeah, because Monday Night Football used to come on at 8. Raw used to come on at 8. Then after that first hour, as soon as the 9 o'clock hour hit, they turned it up. Why? Do you know how much wrestling would be in the Fed if WWE just give me a half hour of turning up? Be a little bit edgy. Be a little bit less PG. Just a tiny bit. There is no way bro is about to win because he said screw your family. He's going to get nothing out of that, bro. Oh my God, man. The Raw 2 network is crazy. Raw at night. Let me see. John Jones versus DC is remembered for drama. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. This is it's not even funny no more, bro. Like how, like this is embarrassing. It's been 5 years. Like, what is the payoff of this story, bro? It's been 5 years. Jimmy Uso went through a lot of haircut changes. Bro went from the I don't even know what you call this. I don't know what haircut did you yo, has anybody heard of this haircut? How do you explain how to cut this hair on for a barber? Hey, Oos, I want the back of my head, Oos, but shave the sides, Oos. Shave this side, but keep this. It's like, yo, bro, I don't know if bro just got the whatever haircut, man. Yo, Jay Uso barber just freelanced his hair. His hair just did freelance. And we seen him go through phases. Now at least his barber now is just like, all right, just fade the sides, keep the back end, and that's cool. Nothing has come of this feud in 5 years, bro. The bag mullet, the mullet before and after. Yo, this is I don't understand. I don't know what his barber was doing with this one, bro. I never seen a haircut like this. Bro got he kept one side, kept the back, but shaved the left side, I'm guessing, and shaved the sides. It's like, come on, bro. His haircut means no yeet for Jey Uso. Yo, Jey Uso is crazy, bro. Man. 5 years later, nothing has come of this. No crazy feud. No crazy payoff. Just literally nothing. 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 Just the same redundant storyline. Whatever, man. They got the Eddie cut. It looks like the average 60-year-old haircut. A comb over. Oh my God, yo. Take a little off the top, Moose. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Jay, man, but man, hopefully, bro. I can't even blame Jay. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think Jay could be cool if he's put in the right position, though. He's just not put in the right position almost never. All right, let me see what else, man. Oh snap, that's the shirt. What's the name had on? Damn, that's the shirt Eddie Guerrero had on. Fire, man. I miss Eddie Guerrero. Eddie would have been so fire, man. God, he would have been so fire, bro, right now. All right, let me see what else, man. Did Triple H post about today or is he going to the game tonight? Yo, that's hilarious. Yo, if Triple H is at that Madison Square Garden game, that is gonna be insane, bro. All right, let me see what else. Yo, that's hilarious. You gotta check on the best show on professional wrestler, right? That is JCW. You should ditch the Don Callis family for not helping you with Swerve and join the Luciano family, Bobby, bro. All right, Shani, like, yeah, people keep telling me to check out JCW. I gotta tap into them. I gotta definitely tap into JCW, man, and see what's going on. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta definitely see what's going on with that. Easy to find, hard to watch. RIP, he would have retired after Shawn did. Yeah, one of the yo. If y'all never seen Eddie Guerrero work, man, one of the greatest, bro. One of the greatest, man. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. That's where he's gonna be. Bet JCW is fire. Damn. Yeah, I gotta tap into JCW a little bit more. I heard Vince Russo been doing his thing over there, but I would love to see AEW cross promote with JCW too. Damn, what? I didn't know Ronda Rousey. This is the 10 most viewed women's matches on WWE YouTube channel. I didn't know Ronda Rousey was that much over in WWE. Nikki, Charlotte, Nia Jax. Damn, I never knew Ronda Rousey was that much over in WWE. RIP Eddie. Fact. So fortunate to have seen Eddie wrestle. Yeah. Yeah, man. Eddie Guerrero was different, dog. You know what I mean? Eddie Guerrero was definitely different, man. And it's hard for me to talk about certain wrestlers, dog. Like, cause you just think of the potential they had, man. Yeah, you think of the potential they had. It was unlimited, man. Ronda is gold at UFC fighter, bro. Of course she is. Yeah. Ronda was both loved and hated. Yeah. I wish we could have got Ronda a little bit in what's her name? Over there in AEW, man. Yo, speaking of AEW, you got the Owen tournament. Mercedes Moné, Hazuki. Now I was watching Collision. I'm guessing Mercedes Moné is a heel now. Or maybe I don't know. I'm guessing she's a heel. I thought she was going to come back babyface, but she's a heel. Joe Trev said, "Bro, two tough Tony finishers is lighting his fist on fire and punching." Hold on, two tough Tony's finishers is lightning his fist on fire and punching his opponent with it. Who are you talking about? Joe Trev. Two tough Tony finishers is lighting his fist on fire and punches his opponent with it. McDonald said Mercedes still a hill. Yeah, I'm seeing that. The very fact people compare Dom with Eddie is absolute. Yeah, you can't compare Dom with Eddie. Not even a little bit, bro. Not even a little bit. And I love Dominic Mysterio. I'm not mad at anything he's doing, but to compare him to Eddie, it's a little bit different, bro. Where is Tony Storm coming back? I don't know. Oh damn! What will Ospreay say? Yo, Ospreay was always taking shots at the Fed. So apparently Ospreay says Will Ospreay believes that he is better in the ring than a lot of WWE wrestlers on his worst day. He says, I just was never a WWE guy. I respect it, and I respect the guys doing it. That schedule is crazy, and I commend them for doing it. I just didn't like it. I don't like the show. I don't like the style of wrestling. I don't like the presentation. The moment the bell rings, I think we're better than all of them. Honestly, on my worst day, I think I'm better than a lot of the guys in ring. Promo-wise, you guys have a bunch of guys. Punk's sick. Reigns sick. There's still a lot. There are still things that I need to catch up on. But in ring, I generally don't think there's anyone from that side matching any of our guys. It's kind of crazy, chat. I mean, it's not really surprising. This Will Ospreay, like, it's just hard. It's hard, yeah, man, because it's like I feel like you put certain people over in AEW, they're gonna be able to go. Well, of course, Penta, he kind of came from AEW. Dragon Lee, he could go there. He could go. I feel like Javon Evans could go. You say what you want. Seth Rollins go over to AEW. He could go. But you know what I mean? Will Ospreay, it's just it's hard for me to disagree with this. On his worst day, bro. The worst Will Ospreay performance. I don't think there's a guy in the Fed that could touch this guy, bro. It's just different, man. Hill Will is better than WWE, y'all. Yeah, Too Tough Tony from. Oh, okay. All right, yo, Joe Trev, I gotta watch JCW. I don't even know who Too Tough Tony is. I gotta watch that. AEW has Will, Takeshita, Darby, MJF, and look who WWE. Yeah. Yeah, it's just I feel bad because it's WWE handcuff a lot of their stars, man. A lot of their good stars that are getting handcuffed because you know what I mean, TKO's worried about profits. And in order for them to maximize profits, they have to make sure that the program is quitty. The program we could make sure we got product that's gonna be PG ready. So we have to say stuff like screw your family. It's like, come on, bro. Yeah, man. I would love to just see fair competition. At least just lay off some of the restrictions on some of the superstars, man, so it could be a fair conversation. Because if you ask me, it's just not even a fair conversation, dog. AEW putting on Attitude Era levels, and it's beautiful. Yeah, Quack. Red Dark Side was popping. On the worst day of Ospreay is visiting his friend, Johnny Gargano Cat House. Austin Power, you missing out entertainment over work rate wrestling. Roosh, AEW, and Dragon Lee. What? Roosh and Dragon Lee are brothers? Yo, who said that? Jay Swift. Wow, I never knew this. Roosh and Dragon Lee are brothers? Wow. That's kind of crazy, dog. I never thought that. I never even thought of them as a tag team, but my God, that's crazy. And yo, I just said Dragon Lee could go over there and go. It's something different about Dragon Lee, bro. No matter how bad he's booked, bro, he go every time I see Dragon Lee, I'd be like, man, incredible. Just he's an incredible performer. Does WWE really think Dragon Lee is the little brother? Yeah, I never knew that, dog. Roosh and Dragon Lee is brothers. Damn. God, man, AEW WWE beefing is just yo. As fans, I know it's all tribalism, and if you like WWE or AEW, whoever, you want your team to win and do better. But man, we're getting robbed as fans, bro. From you know what I mean, special, like, come on, bro. Roosh and Dragon Lee as a tag team probably would have been fire. Imagine us getting Roosh and Dragon Lee versus Penta and Rey Fenix. Just like a bunch of dream matches we're never gonna be able to see just because of, you know what I mean, corporate greed, unfortunately. Let me see. Our brother is in the world title conversation and nobody knows what the other is doing. Yeah. Dragon Lee is helping out Rey Mysterio anytime he gets jumped. Roosh off fresh off of almost beating MJF for the AEW championship. So yeah, man, that is true. Bruce Lee or Roosh or Roosh Lee. Do the poll Ospreay worst day versus WWE wrestlers. No, that's hilarious. Let me see. AEW's fight for Yo, AEW. I don't know about is Keith Lee? Was Keith Lee fight? What? What's going on with Keith Lee? Yo, for the AEW chat, do y'all know what's going on with bro? Cause I heard he was getting pushed by AEW a lot. Then out of nowhere, yeah, man, he's just not getting pushed anymore. It's just like, I don't know. WWE is short for Worldwide Edgy Bear. This past weekend, GCW Tournament of Survival and Cage of Survival were effing amazing. Yeah, I gotta watch GCW more, bro. I definitely gotta tap into GCW a lot more, man. All right, let me see. Keith Lee got really sick COVID. For real? Yeah, Matt Riddle. Shane Taylor Promotions versus Judgment Day. Keith Lee, damn. Yeah, I want to see if Tony Khan's going to bring bro back, man. He had health problems. Damn. Let me see if they're going to say what type of health problems he had. Keith Lee health problems. Wrestler Keith Lee undergoing a hiatus. Damn, yo, whoever said that was right. Stems from severe health complications that began with life-threatening infection, which led to lingering heart inflammation and long-term. Damn. In transition to AEW, he has to undergo double surgeries and remains on medical leave. Damn. Was in December 2023. He was pulled from a planned match at World's End pay-per-view and so went under double surgery early 2024. Lee has publicly noted that he's in a good place medically and has been cleared by doctors. Damn, so hopefully everything all right with bro and come back, man. This always sucks, bro. It's just something you can't even control, man. Yeah, hopefully bro could come back, man. I think Keith Lee is participating in The Biggest Loser right now. Come on, bro. Come on, you trolling, bro. Yo, this dude is wildin'. Shout out Deontay. Yeah, Deontay fire. Sicko GPT says, what are you doing live? There wasn't an AEW show today. I don't think what happened tonight. That TKO look. There wasn't an AEW show today. Yo, this dude is hilarious. Yo. Oh my God. Yo, there wasn't an AEW show today. It's hilarious, dog. Yo, this is crazy. I don't care what happened tonight. That TK logo is still there in the top of Yo, this dude is trolling, dog. Oh my God, dog. Come on, bro. Yo, Sicko GPT, man. You got one thing, man. Hold on, yo. Yo, hold on, chat. Cause bro might be in a good mood right now, man. Hold on, chat. Hold on 1 second. Hey, bro, you got about you got 2 more hours now, hey, Triple GPT. Sick of whoever you want to cosplay as, or whatever day. You got 2 more hours, bud. This was the last time we see Sicko GPT, man. This was the last time we seen bro. It was in San Antonio. Almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count. 104 to 105. Spurs go down 0-2, and you going into the Garden. If I was Triple GPT, your last thing you need to worry about is AEW Your last thing you need to worry about is Raw, Crackdown, GCW, JCW, JC Petty, Macy's. You need to worry about stay your ass out of New York, because I'm sure if the New York fans catch you, they gonna stop every software out of your brain, bro. They gonna stop every software out of your floppy disk. It's gonna be a bad night, man. I feel it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I do not see how the Spurs gonna. New York is. I'm 2 hours away from New York. I can hear the New York people. I'm in Philly, bro. I'm in Philly. We got nothing but diehard Eagles fans over here. Yo, I can't go outside. If I go outside, if I run around the city a little bit, bro, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see somebody wearing a New York Knicks joint. The New York fans have invaded. It seems like the world, bro. You got 2 more hours, man. But don't worry, bro. I'm going to be harassing you on X, man. I'm going to be watching this game as I'm editing. Hopefully things work out for you, bro. Lady, good looking for the 2, lady. She said, we wreck everything. Yeah, WWE. Yo, Sir Smoke-A-Lot had a fire comment under my video. What'd he say? Damn, what Sir Smoke-A-Lot said on my video? He had a similar acronym for WWE. I can't remember it. Hold on. What was it? It was we something. It was something similar to that. Hold on. Let me see. We wasted everybody. Yeah, Sir Smoke-A-Lot said we wasted everybody. WWE. That was fire. I just dropped the fire link in the Discord. All right, let me see. I gotta get Discord back on my joint. Oh, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega versus Andrade, Roosh, and Dragon Lee. Oh, all right, bet. I need to watch that. If I play it now, they're probably gonna try to hit the joint. But I definitely need to watch that. All right, super chat. All right, let me see what I missed. I just dropped the fire link. WWE side. Oh yeah, I got him. Do you remember also? Yeah. I caught up on him. Is Spike Lee going to try to heckle Trump tonight? Oh no, this gonna be a fire joint. Yeah, man, tonight. I ain't gonna lie. This probably gonna be. I rarely watch basketball, football. I really don't. Even when it's on, I barely even watch. I don't really start watching until like the very, very end if it's a close game. So yeah, man. This is gonna be interesting to see though, man. Let me see what else we got. I think that might be it, chat. I ain't gonna lie. That might be it, man. Yeah, Raw was a mid episode, man. I can't wait for Dynamite, bro. Dynamite is gonna have, man, the Owen is gonna get way more interested. Sicko GPC said, "Do not let Triple GPT program see this. You don't have to wake up right now. He has a lot of stuff to say. Let's just, let's just hurt this. But what can you say, bro? AEW been cooking, man. I ain't gonna lie, AEW been cooking, man. Dynamite's looking fire. Yeah, but it's seeming like my man Mark Briscoe, he got a death wish playing with Pac, man. Dynamite seeming fire, man. This on Collision. The Dogs versus Young Bucks, fire. Shane Taylor promotion. He started a feud with Jon Moxley. Yeah, man. It's I mean, Dynamite card didn't even really come out fully yet, to be honest. You got the Owen. You got the Owen coming up. A Sicko GPT, man. It's looking good. MJF will vacate the bro. Let me see. I haven't even. I would have heard of that. MJF injury update. A freak accident during his match against Roosh. The injury forced him to pull out a scheduled independent appearance from beyond. It happened from a knee strike delivered by Roosh in the corner. That don't even make sense. It left him without a medical clearance to travel or wrestle beyond wrestling. Yo, how bad is this injury? Hold on. Damn, we haven't gotten no real update. Freeman is expected to continue appearing on programming while a company closely monitors his injury ahead of Forbidden Door. Hold on, what? Yo, Chris Collins was saying this. After winning back the AEW World Championship for the third time last month at Double or Nothing, the list of challenges for MJF Triple B has only grown throughout the year. Former Ring of Honor World Champion Mark Briscoe is currently campaigning for another shot against MJF defending the title at a table attack match this year, All Out. While Briscoe might eventually get that shot, he's certainly not going to be on the end of Freeman's title reign. The episodes of Dynamite following Dynasty and Double or Nothing has painted a picture of potential third match between Ospreay and Kenny Omega at All in London. Oh, what? Ospreay's path to London is an easy one. He just needs to win the Owen Hart tournament to punch his ticket for the AEW shot at Wembley Stadium. On the other hand, Omega path is slightly more complicated. Since losing the AEW championship match against MJF at Dynasty, Omega has only competed once. And that was at Stadium Stampede at Double or Nothing, with Omega looking for another shot at glory and AEW returning to his home country of Canada in July. Yeah, we was talking about this. I gotta hit a poll before I get up out of here, chat. This for my AEW people, yeah, man. Yo, Chris Collins, I gotta get Chris Collins on here too. We gotta put it together. Hold on, chat. I gotta get a poll. We gotta do a poll real quick. All in. Who's that other guy? Oh, is either Omega or yeah. Yo, chat. Let me know. AEW chat. Are we really? Yo, y'all know my sentiment, bro. Y'all can get mad. I don't really care, bro. MJF needs to be in the main event at All in London. Now, if he's injured, hope to God he's not. But if he can't make it, now that's another story. But if he can make it to All In healthy, I think he needs to be in the main event. But whether he's injured or not, people like Chris Collins kept saying that, man, no, Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay at All in London, which would be a fire match, which will be a banger, which will be a potential match of the year, which will be one of the all of that. But it's different with MJF. You know what I mean? It's just different, bro. It's different when the Triple B is on the line. Like I said, I'm not mad at a triple threat match. But I think before we even talk about that, we need to make sure MJF is healthy. Because if MJF isn't healthy, I think that's obvious. We're doing Kenny Omega Ospreay, and I don't really got too much to say about that. Because, you know what I mean, it's going to be fire. if MJF is 100% going into All In, bro, there's no way. There's no other outcome, bro. There's no other outcome but to have him in the main event, man. Omega versus Will's fire. So yo, yo. Yo, this dude is a fool, bro. Yo, oh my God. Yo. Dog, something is wrong with this boy, bro. Yo. Oh my God, we're fine. Yo, oh my God. See, he being sarcastic. That is fire, bro. Yo, MJF should be in that main event, but yo. See, I ain't gonna lie, chat. If you don't watch AEW, you don't know how important Kenny Omega is, bro. Yeah, I mean, if you're not familiar with Kenny Omega and the work he do, bro, I understand why you would probably be sarcastic about that. But if you know that name, Kenny Omega, you know the importance of that match, man. It's gonna be fire. Yeah, man. Maybe Andrew Bowens versus Ross Vader. Yeah, this dude is, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro is fire in all cylinders. Oh man, look, that's funny. You could be sarcastic, bro, but it's still gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be fire, bro. Andrew Bowens is crazy. Yeah, yo, facts. Man, I don't know, man. Osprey Omega, I'm sorry, dog. That's gonna be fire, man. It's just I'll be capping, chat. I will be capping if I'm saying that. It's just something. MJF has the it factor. He's the draw. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. And I hate to say that because I know how much the AEW loves Kenny Omega, and they look at Kenny Omega as a draw, but it's like MJF is the draw, like, period. Man. Just think about the story, too. Will Ospreay beats Kenny Omega in a fire match. But if he beats MJF, after MJF, he tried to use the dynasty ring. Yeah, I mean, he tried to pull all his tactics, the low blow. MJF tried to pull every single stop possible on Will Ospreay, and he overcomes it all. I don't know. I just feel like the story you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna see what the votes. I'll keep it up for a little bit more. Let me know who we got at All In before I get up out of here, man. Ospreay and Omega or Ospreay MJF. Fearfully Confident said, give Andrew. Yo, come on. Fearfully Confident is wildin', bro. Hold on. Why y'all keep saying that? I don't even want to. Hold on. Let me put this. I don't even want to say this out. Hold on. Oh, so I guess it is, because I'm thinking y'all trolling, but I guess Anthony Bowens is I don't really care about his sexual preference here, man. Bro is fire. He part of the ops. He's believable, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I think bro's a fire wrestler. Kim said, "Stop talking about draws, man. I hate when fans talk about drawing. None of us have drawn a dime. AEW is successful. They know. Come on, yo, Kim, you my man, bro. Omega and Ospreay have a 5-year history, Bobby. Yeah, it's fire. Like I said, it's gonna be the greatest match. They got the history of New Japan. But Kim, you know what I mean when I say, see, this is the thing, Kim. You my man. But when we're talking about boxing, wrestling, when we're talking about combat sports, no matter if AEW sickles like it or not, a draw is a thing. MJF, I'm going to just break it down like this. If Tony Khan was on this chat right now and you asked him, bro, does draws matter? He's going to say yes. You could put all the business, you could put everything aside. Somebody has to be somebody has to be the guy. There's always the guy. MJF is just the guy. Is he the guy because he's getting forced down our throat? No. He's the guy because when he grabs the mic, he makes you feel emotion. He tells the story. He's the guy because when the Triple B is around his waist, 700 comfortably. He's the guy because stories like the Hangman Adam Page, the CM Punk run. Remember when he was losing, when he put Mark Briscoe over. Mark Briscoe went a little bit higher on the card. Mark Briscoe even have a world title shot in his mouth because of MJF. He's the guy because he could go over to these indies and he could put over. Come on, bro. Kenny Omega fire. Everybody's fire. But it's only one MJF, man. Will Ospreay MJF is just, I just think that's the match made in heaven, bro. Me personally. I'll take the triple threat all day. But I think that's the one, man. Omega was doing 1 million. Damn! Omega was doing, hold on. Damn, Kim you might got a point, bro. He said Omega was doing 1 million. Damn, that's a fact. Oh. Damn. I can't just, hold on. How was ratings? Oh, let me say, what was highest ratings when Kenny Omega was? Yo, damn, Kim might have got me on that one, bro. Let me see. What was highest ratings on Dynamite? Damn, Kim might have got me on that one, chat. Now, it is 2020. It is 2021. We got to add that in there. But I'm not going to lie. The stats are the stats. Kenny Omega was doing 1.2. Jungle Boy, Pac, Orange Cassidy. You got a point there. I can't even cap. I'm gonna give Chris Collins the benefit of the doubt on this one. Damn. Those first episodes of Dynamite when Omega showed up were huge. Damn. I might be underestimating Omega, man. I don't know. That is the damn Gregory. You want to see that too? Oh my God. Omega and Ospreay are the biggest draws. MJF draws casually. I get what you mean, Bobby. This is a 1 in a million moment. Damn, for real? Yeah, I gotta tap back in. Y'all know I wasn't watching Dynamite around this time. So I could be overlooking the impact of Omega and Ospreay, man. Yeah, man. I'm still standing on what I'm standing on. MJF needs to be in the main event if he's healthy. But I could be overlooking the. Let me see what the poll's saying, man. Let me see what I could be overlooking the possibility of how big Omega and Ospreay. Hold on, let me see something real quick, man. What's the history of Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay relationship? Omega and Will Ospreay share a deep story, real life respect, and bigger complex on-screen rivalry that spans both New Japan and AEW. While they have immense admiration for one another's athleticism, their professional relationship and fictional storylines are fraught with tension, high-stakes competition, and personal animosity. When Kenny Omega left New Japan in 2019 to help found AEW, he pulled Will Ospreay aside and placed the future of New Japan international scene and standard bearing squarely on Ospreay's shoulders. Omega viewed Ospreay as his natural successor, but the situation eventually bred resentment. Ospreay felt he was holding the company together, but believed Omega never truly gave him his full respect and support. The tension boiled over in real life war on social media. Hold on. I'm gonna read your joint, Kim. Hold on. On social media, which translated into legendary in-ring trilogy. Oh, Wrestle Kingdom, Forbidden Door, and All In. All right, I gotta watch all of these. I gotta go back and watch all of these. All right, mutual adversities, 2024-26. Their relationship took another dramatic turn regarding a shared associate, Don Callis, a former mentor. Omega betrayed him and later managed Ospreay. Ospreay eventually realized Callis was using him to grow and grew tired of his manipulation through his caused friction, as Omega still harbored deep resentment for Callis' earlier betrayal. Despite their mutual history, Omega refused to easily bury the hatchet, famously calling Ospreay number 2 in reference to his own status. Damn. Okay. All right. I see it. It's a lot there. Oh, snap. Hold on. I got to watch this.
Omega there.
All right. I'm going to tap into this. Oh my God, bro. What the hell is going on? Hold on. I'm going to end the poll and I ain't gonna lie. This is why sometimes, man. Sometimes you gotta take a second and do a little research, cause I'm obviously missing a lot when it comes to this Omega situation. Hold on, let me try to find this joint real quick. Kenny Omega. Will Ospreay documentary. Yo, I got some catching up to do, chat. I ain't gonna cap, man. All right, so I'm gonna definitely hold on, let me see. So I ain't gonna lie. Since I should be done the video early, but I might still drop it. I might just drop it in the morning or maybe the same time in the afternoon, but I definitely need to catch up on this. Yo, and if you don't watch AEW and if you want to catch up on anything AEW, I be always saying Drop Mick Wrestling. This is where I go to always to catch up on stuff. That I'll see a bunch of matches that I like, then I'll look for them on YouTube or somewhere on the internet to watch the full matches and get some context. But God, this dude just does an incredible job of filling in a lot of the gaps if you're just catching up on stuff. Let me end the poll real quick. I'm gonna see what my man Kim said. Hold on. Damn, I wonder what the poll. Oh, it's we might be split a little bit. It's damn near split, man. Osprey versus MJF 54%. Osprey versus Omega 46%. That's good. That's good as 50-50, man. Shine the Light says Omega's a legend, but he pretty much like a John Cena in AEW. He already established everything, did his title run on AEW, which is amazing. He doesn't need another title shot or to give new guys spot. All right. Kim says, I get you, Bobby. You're a newer fan, so MJF means a lot to you. But in AEW as a whole, Ospreay and Omega means so much. Wembley Ospreay moment against his bitter rival. It's a moment we've been waiting for. Damn. Yeah, yo, Kim, I'm gonna tap into this, but yo, I ain't gonna lie, you and Chris Collins was trying to tell me this was the one. Y'all was trying to tell me this was the one. It's just, I gotta watch this documentary. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. The AEW chat, y'all be getting on my nerves, but y'all haven't felt me. When y'all told me to tap into something, I haven't tapped in. I haven't did my research once. Came back and felt like, you know, man. Whenever the AEW people tell me to tap in, I never did my research. Came back, then felt like it didn't make sense. You know what I mean? I always somehow made sense of it, and I'm not the easiest, yeah, man. I'm not the easiest to convince, but I like good wrestling. I like good storytelling, and you know what I mean? When you give me a good story, bro, I'm just a sucker for it, bro. So it's seeming like I gotta definitely tap back into this Ospreay and Kenny Omega situation. It's crazy. Bobby Drop Mix channel is fire. It will indeed help you catch up. Nah, facts. Yeah. I love Bro channel, man. He probably don't even care about He probably don't even care. Because I'm sure he's getting. I don't think he's getting. A lot of these videos probably getting demonetized because he's using the pictures. But sometimes that makes sense to get a good product out there. Yeah, I mean, you just take you just take the video getting demonetized, but you're still also to put together a great to tell a great story, and that's what he's doing. It's incredible, man. All right, yeah, I'm gonna definitely I'm gonna tap into that. I'm gonna tap into that. I'm gonna read some of the chat before I get up out of here. Bobby, the new AEW new master. MJF and Ospreay had a 1 hour Iron Man match. Yeah, they did. Hold on, didn't MJF and Ospreay already? Didn't they fight at All In? I feel like the first All In London, my first All In. I think that was the first time I ordered an AEW joint. Yeah, it was. So maybe they don't do this because they literally already did this in All In. Yo, think about this, chat. This was my first AEW joint I purchased. Then the next year I went to All In. And I will probably go to All In again if it wasn't all the way in London. God, but I don't know, man. Wembley Stadium. I don't know. This is gonna be. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Yeah, Tony might not do this again. He gonna run this same play back in London. I don't know. But the match they had in London was incredible. Yeah, they fought at All In, the AEW American Championship. Oh yeah, because he switched. He had the title. Yeah, I remember that. He switched the title, and then Ospreay won and switched it back. Incredible match. He threw the other. He threw. I forgot what title it was, but he threw it in the trash. Catch that flight by. Oh. How much is a flight to London, bro? Hold on. How much is a flight from Philly to American one? Oh, it's basically like a stack. Oh, let me see. So, what is all in London is what? The 30th? I'll probably have to leave. Like, let me see. Thursday. Yeah, flight to London like a stack, 1100. I don't know, man. That's a lot of money, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. That's a yeah. That's a lot of that's a nice little bag. Chat. I ain't gonna lie. David said, Bobby, GCW was at the Showboat in Atlantic City this past weekend. Damn, bro. I keep missing that. I meant to go to that. Bro. I forgot. I gotta go. I want to go to one of them GCW joints. I like Will more than MJF. Wow, you. I can see that. Round trip. Yeah. Bobby and Kerpit and Cheerio say hi to King Charles. No, that's funny. But yo, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Yeah, man. I got some research to do, chat. I'm gonna watch the game. But overnight, I kind of like when this happens because I'm so sold. I'm so sold on MJF going main eventing, but him might being hurt. Then me thinking they already did MJF with Ospreay London. Y'all might be right, man. Y'all know I'm not gonna cap. When I'm wrong, I'm gonna say I'm wrong, yeah, man. And y'all might be right. It might be Kenny Omega and Ospreay. So I got to do my research on how important this match is, man. Kenny Omega beat MJF at Redemption? Damn. Think about it. It's called Redemption in Canada. Kenny Omega beats MJF, gets the title. I don't know, chat. It's gonna be interesting, man. Yeah, Raw gave a little bit of effort, you know what I mean? If y'all hear me not comparing AEW and WWE a lot, it's just, to be honest, respect to AEW, but it's just not fair on WWE behalf. I'm not trying to be biased or anything to WWE, y'all know that. But we just got to keep it fair, bro. When I'm sitting here thinking about the history of Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay and this how many layers of storytelling the WWE situation, AEW situation got going in the All in London. WWE has literally no layer of storytelling. Just Obafemi beats everybody up. Liv Morgan wins everything. Nobody defends titles, and just keep playing musical chairs with the dates with Money in the Bank. It's just not even a fair comparison at this point. Well, AEW, I literally have to watch documentaries to catch up to be filled in. WWE, you don't have to watch anything. You could miss WWE for 6 months and the same thing will be happening. You could miss it for 5 years. If the last time you watched WWE was 2001 and you're watching it 2006, it's the same thing happening. Acknowledge me and acknowledge me some more. So yeah, man. Now WWE just put on a mid show. We just need consistency. We just need a little bit of consistency over at the Fed. And you know what I mean? And when I say consistency, I don't mean 2 or 3 weeks. I need 90 days, bro. If the Fed could give me 90 days of not putting on, of just effort, bro. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can actually be trash. Just try to put some type of effort into these shows. Then man. I don't have too much to complain about. I could at least take the breadcrumbs, like my man OZ says, and I could, try to satisfy my appetite a little bit, man. But you Glazer, both y'all, 90 days, 90 days, man. And now to be at the Waffle House, yeah, man. But man, W's in the stream, W's in the chat. Man, this is a good joint, man. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Sometimes these earlier times be cool, but look, it's 7:02. God, it feel good. It feel good to be and at a reasonable time and still have the night to to at least think of some ideas, and at least it's not 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and it's just looking at the trash. I just get more annoyed. This same show ending at 10:30, 11 p.m. I'm probably already annoyed, and I'm start to joke a little bit more on LA Night and stuff like that. This ended now. This is an afternoon PG show. Great. But yeah, W's in the stream, W's in the chat. This is the beginning of the week. Hopefully everybody have a good week, man. Summertime is out. So hopefully people get to hit the beach, man. Have cookouts, man. Go outside, have a little fun, man. Yeah, man. Yo, I'm gonna be real. Yo, summertime usually be a little bit hard, man, because like sometimes you be working a lot, man, and you don't really get to enjoy the summer, or we got a lot of stuff going on, or maybe our bag not right. So yeah, man, we don't really, when it's wintertime, your bag not right, you just throw a hoodie on. But summertime, I remember I used to be so broke in the summer, I couldn't even afford a haircut and stuff like that, man. But the summertime coming up, so I just want to make sure, man, sometimes, man, enjoy that sun, or when the sun going down, go on a walk, man. Just enjoy the summer a little bit, man. You know what I mean? Because, God, man, like, as messed up as life could be, man, it is grateful to be at least out here and free, bro. And at least be able to join. You could go outside, man. You could see some beautiful women outside. You like the BBWs. You like the snow bunnies. You like the, you like the black African queens. You know what I mean? You like some Cambodian middle age. You know what I mean? Like, it's some nice things outside, man. And even beyond that, man, you got the water ices popping, man. You got Rita's water ice. You got some good things the summer could bring, man. Besides the weather being extremely hot, bro. But man, make sure y'all go out, enjoy the weather, man. And I'm gonna holler at y'all on Wednesday for Dynamite. We got Swerve vs. Brody King. That's gonna be scary, bro. That's gonna be scary, man. You got Mercedes Moné on Dynamite. You got a few other joints. So, man, shout out to AEW. I see y'all Wednesday. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow in the video. It's Bobby Basu 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bow!